All right, welcome back everyone to another episode of Before We Leave. I believe this might be episode 4. Today is May the 14th of 2020. You will all be seeing this on Sunday, the 17th, because we are on our 3-day rotation schedule, so keep that in mind. But I hope everyone is having a great day. I know that I am. It's a little bit rainy here today in Ohio, but the temperatures are rising. It is almost 70 degrees outside right now, so I'm knocking out an episode before I go out and enjoy the day just a little bit while the rain is holding off for a brief period of time. So we are jumping right back into it today. Let me hit continue here while I'm chatting so this can load up. But I've been really enjoying this game, and the views have been okay on them. Not as comparable to our MC Eternal series, but that is perfectly fine. Ooh, repair ship. Okay, your peeps are sailing again and they have so much to explore and learn. Try colonizing a new island and seeing what else is out there. Okay. I mean, we already did that though. Why? Yeah, our ship's not here anymore. We came all the way over here and it saved it, right? Where's our new... This is our port right there. Okay. But where's our ship? But yeah, so we're going to continue with the series. I'm not planning to end it anytime soon. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I think it's a cool game. I'm sure eventually it'll catch on a little bit. Right now I know on the Epic Game Store there is a sale going on, so if you are interested, you can head over there. I don't know if this game specifically is on sale, but I know that somehow they're also offering a 10% coupon over there as well, so you might at the very least be able to get 10% off of this game. I believe it's $20 normally, so a nice little bit of chunk of change off there. Where is our ship? I'm a little bit confused here. Can we... Okay, can I like... How do I get to my ship here? Because we were over here and our ship was docked here. But I have no idea where our ship is now. Am I just completely overlooking it? I'm sorry if you guys are getting dizzy from me just mapping around this whole planet here, trying to find our ship. I don't know. What the heck? Okay. Well, our ship has been repaired, so unless it crashed somewhere. Okay, what's going on here? They don't have the resources over there. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, what can I do? Is there any option here? No, normal. Yeah, this shows all your information for the world that you're on. I'm just now noticing that. Okay, I guess I have to look around a little bit. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, I guess I just didn't realize it, but at the end of the last episode, we colonized this continent over here. And when we placed down our port here, it actually despawned our ship. So, and it looks like it's a similar thing. I looked it up online where other people will put down a port on a new island and their ship will disappear, so you don't do any more traveling. And I'm guessing that this new ship that we want to make is, I should probably pause my game, is this bad boy here, the ruined spaceship, I'm guessing, which is going to need a decent amount of materials. We want wood, some unknown resources, and so on and so forth, I am assuming, because if we take a peek around the island, we don't have another ship at all. There's no other ship for us to repair in terms of like a a boat. So I'm guessing we're just gonna have to start colonizing. That is probably our best bet. So let's get back into action here. I'm just gonna keep moving forward. I'm not gonna worry about it because unfortunately I looked at different saves that I might have and I didn't have anything that was really that new, unfortunately. I had a few things that were newer, but they weren't to a good place where we could get the ship rebuilt and go that path again. So we're just going to keep going this way. Just be warned, if you're playing this game, you might see that. Don't be alarmed. I am assuming that it is just a normal thing to occur. We're going to get some of this taken out over here so that we can get some roads going in here. We're going to want some houses and yeah, we're going to want to get some houses up and going here. probably some farms as well, and then a woodcutter as well. So let's hop over to our road, and I'm guessing, well, look, that's fine if we do it that way, because we could put 2 items right here, and then we're going to want to have probably these be some farms, and we don't want our housing right next to our farms, right? Because, well, this could be farms, or, well, we could only have 3 farms right here. It has to be connected to a road, I believe. Yeah, I'm just trying to think best bet here for us to have our path going. Because where else could we put our houses? We could try to line them up over here. Or honestly, over here probably would be, or we could have them along. Well, we don't want them next to that. Okay, I'm taking way too long to think about this. But we will obviously want to put our farms in a good place. So let's have our road go this way. And this is just going to be our initial road. We can always change it if need be. Actually, no, we'll get rid of this, and that. And we're gonna go this way, actually. We're gonna, ooh, we have to get rid of some stuff. Get rid of that, and that. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put our houses, because our houses can go anywhere, right? It doesn't matter if they are on the desert or if they're on the grass. But the grass is super useful, and we definitely want to utilize that for our farming. I mean, we could put our houses like way over here. It's not like we have a ton of stuff that's going to go in over here. That actually might be a good bet to do. Let's try to get these taken out over there. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to run the road just like so. And then, yeah, I'm going to have that whole line. Get rid of that. This whole line right up there probably be some housing, because we're probably not going to want anything far back in there. And we could probably put some farms in right here. That could be beneficial. Get some farms right in here. So let's take out that and that. That should be good. We'll get our housing going. It's going to be kind of far away, but that's okay. No worries on that. We'll put one here, and we'll put one there just to get us started. I think 2 should be fine. We're also going to want to get a woodcutter up and going, and we're going to want him to be out by where some trees are. Now, is there any good cluster of trees? There is 3 right here, so we could plop him relatively close, and we might be able to get some good wood from that. I mean, there's 2 there, 2 there. We don't really have any other amazing wooded areas on this island, unfortunately. So I think probably out here would be our best bet. We already have a road out here, so let's just continue it. And we'll just kind of go like that, and then we'll stick him right here, because I think he would be close enough. And I don't think there's any penalty if we are close to things, so yes. Yeah, there's no penalties for us. We'll just stick him right out here. It's just that if he is nearby 3 forests, he will increase wood storage by 4. So it's almost like we're starting all over again. What is this? Keeps resting from fatigue. Supply better clothing to fix this. Well, I don't really have any clothing. Another hut, okay. So they're just all resting. It's been a long travel for them, so we're gonna let them rest up. We do need to get some farms going, so, and all we have on this island are potato fields for the time being. So I think for now we'll get 2 potato fields going over there. And then we're also gonna want a library. There's the explorer's hut, there's the library, because we are going to want to be able to get some research going. Now, what is it? It doesn't, yeah, it does not care where we stick this. It's not affected by anything. So, let's stick it in a decent place. We could stick it right over here. So it's connected into things. Or right there. I was planning to do it right here. But really, we could put storage over here. Or do we want it close to the houses? Nope, let's just do it right here. We can always rebuild it. If need be, we can always rebuild. So, I'm not going to worry about it for the time being. We have plenty of space. So we got that going. We're getting some potatoes. We definitely need a water source up and coming here. And for this, we don't want it next to... What is it? Let me bring it up here. So... You get bonuses from being next to field. Oh, it's a potato farm. That's not what we want. So you don't want it next to accommodations, next to animal fields, or by pollution. And I don't think we're going to have any pollution. We might have some up there. But if we stick it somewhere over this way, we probably have our best bet. Maybe like right... Well, that's an accommodation, technically. What if we stuck it like right... I mean, we could stick it out here. Yeah, let's stick it out there. Let's stick it right here. Oh, on that type of tile. Oh, okay. So okay, so the water does need to go onto a grass plot. So we'll keep that in mind. These boys are not having a good time on this island. But there's not a whole lot that I can do. Well, once we get that torn down, we can stick our little well there. Okay, our library is up and running. Okay, once we did the library, we unlocked everything else that we already had researched. Cool. So it's not like we need to research that again. But does this unlock new research for us? It does. Okay, so now we have shipping. We have pollution cleaner, we have a house, we have power, glasswork, fountains, cooking, fuel, oil, power, steel, clothing. Dang, there's a ton of stuff to unlock for us now. We have red research and we have green research to do. Don't know how we get red. We'll have to see shortly. What is this guy? Better clothing. Better clothing. Unfortunately, we just don't have... We're not in a point where we can do better clothing, so they're going to have to suffice with what they have. And maybe it's that we need more people. I might have to build another hut, which is fine. We can do another hut. Let me get the water up and going. Come on. You tore most of it down. I don't see why you can't finish the job here. There we go. Okay, kick it back down to first gear here. We're not trying to go crazy on anything. Let's get that water up and going so we have some supplies. Let's see. What is in demand? Are we struggling with anything? I don't think so. Nothing on this island. And our first island should be self-sufficient. So I'm not too worried on that one. So we're just going to keep going on this island. Let's put some different food down because that might help them be a little bit happier. We can do fruit and tea. So let's do like, let's do 1 tea and 1 fruit maybe. And then let's get another hut up and going. Oh wait, hang on. What is new in here? What is this? A school. Oh yes, because we did unlock this school. So raise new peeps to increase your population once the initial few from the shelter have all found homes. Okay, so have we found homes for all of our peeps? That's the real question. Oh, actually, hang on. I don't want that one like that. I want it to be like that. And then we'll have one that comes like that as well. Cool. So we got our homes going over there. Are we... Okay, what is this? Waiting for resources. All these guys are super unhappy right now, unfortunately, but we're going to need some more resources up and going here shortly. So we're going to want to have a... we put the woodcutter up. We're going to want to get the quarry going. Iron mine. I think we're going to want to go along the same lines. And we definitely want the explorer's hut. So the explorer's hut, it doesn't look like we need anything specific for it, we can kind of just stick it wherever, which is perfect. We could just stick it probably out this way somewhere. We could get the road going. Yeah. Or do we want the road to kind of come through like that? We could do that. Let's get rid of this. And then we'll kind of have the road go that way. And we'll stick the explorer's hut somewhere over here. I think would be the best. Right? Well, there's some ancient technology out here, right? Some there and some there. So actually, really, we might want to stick it over here. This might be the best path. Let's speed things up and try to get this taken out so we can get the road going through there. Perfect. Nope, road please. And we're going to pull this out just like so. And we're going to stick the explorer's hut right there. Explorer's hut. Boom. So that will get going. We do not have enough workers, so I think we have to get a school going. Because we have 5 out of 10 over here. How are we doing over this way, though? Do we have anyone in there? I don't think so. We have 28 over here. So I think we want to get a school up and going, if I am not mistaken. Because we just don't have enough workers. So, school, construction, looks like we have everything for it. It's going to take 10 seconds, and it's going to be taking up 2 blocks, which is perfectly fine. We just want it to be in a good spot, though. What would make the most sense? We could stick it right there, or we could stick it over here. It might make a little more sense to have it somewhere this way. Yeah, let me get the road going here. And unfortunately we can't, if we took this out, we could have it, we could place it right here. All right, school. Where are we at with the school? The bridge, we've done that. The warehouse, we've done that. And then this is the school, okay. So we could just place it right there. I'm torn. I think right there is fine. We'll do it right there. That's perfectly fine. And unfortunately, we can't do any of this yet because we don't have enough people to do it. We have enough living quarters, just not enough people. So once we get some more people going, and hopefully the school will allow that, then we will be able to keep moving forward with growing on this island. Because there's a lot to do here. We have a lot of these mountains up here that we can utilize to get stone from. We have some rusting hulks to get some iron from, which we definitely need. We're just going to have to get a elevator put up somewhere so that we can get up there. And realistically, our best bet is probably to stick it like somewhere over here, because we have a rusting hulk right here. And we have one over here. We are eventually going to want to make our way over to that spaceship, so I guess we could get some road going in here. And can I just nix that out and have it go there? Yep, perfect. So, which way? We can only go this way for the time being. And I'll have that go out there. So we have the road out to the spacecraft set up. We have our farms up and running here. So they should be producing enough food. We are getting somewhat low on tools. Now, how are we doing? We do have the resources for it, so let's speed this up. I really am curious if we get the school up and running, if we'll be able to get more peeps going here. All right, cool. We have the school up and going, so it does raise new peeps to increase your population once the initial few from the shelter have all found homes, like we read before. too hungry or too thirsty to work. I was gonna say, we have our water up and going. How is our supplies doing? I mean, water, it says that we're okay. Production and demand is fine. We have potatoes. So we should be okay. Now, let me go back and check on the other island. How are we doing over here? Yeah, it looks like we're perfectly fine over on that island. So it's just getting everything up and running here. And as you can see, our peeps are increasing, which is perfect. So the school is helping us get more people in here. And that way we can have everyone posted to their respective positions. Cool. We are getting some red research in here. Now, in order to get the first one done, which I'm going to go with shipping because it's the least amount, and it makes sense because in order to do shipping, in order to do the next ones after shipping, you need green as well. And I'm guessing our island, that our original island, is out of the green, so we need to go to other islands to get more of the green research. So shipping is going to be our first one that we try to prioritize here. And it's just going to take some time, I'm guessing, to populate this red research. I mean, they're out working hard. Let's see how we're up to 7. So we want to get up to 20. So I guess I'm going to let this run for a little bit. And hopefully, relatively soon, we'll get up to our 20 research that we need. All right. And not too much longer later, we are up to actually 27 red research. More than what we actually needed. So we can start getting our research going on shipping. And hopefully that won't take too long to do, and we then will still be accumulating other research so we could do some pollution cleaners or whatever tickles our fancy moving forward. Probably power. I think power is probably going to be our next one that we want to take a peek at there. Power or actually a house. So, and they're both at the same cost of 40. So we'll just have to let that run for a little bit here. Now, in the meantime, I did set up a elevator here so we can get up onto the rocks and start going on getting resources from up here, so iron and stone. So I wanted to try though putting in a bridge here, because unfortunately if we cut this way with our road, there will be no space for us to put down a iron quarry over here on the hulking or the rusting hulk. And I want to utilize that one because we have one here, but it's very close to our population. So I don't want to necessarily utilize that one right off the bat. I'd much rather use one that's a little bit further out. So there's that one here and that one there. And that one's the closest rather than trying to run a road all the way out to this one. We could get this one by trying out using a bridge because we haven't used it before. So let's go in here. I believe it's under this one. We have the bridge. We can just place it like so, and that will keep going. It does bring down our tool amount by quite a bit, though, unfortunately. So hopefully once we have our shipping up and going, we can ship from our normal island to this one, and we can get tools from over there. Because I'm guessing that we have a stockpile of tools over here. Well, we have 10 tools over here. And I believe we will have more coming. So is this our toolsmith? Yes. They have no more storage space. That's why they are out. And they are pretty much actually out of space in their warehouse. So we might actually want to set up a second warehouse here just so we have some more capacity. So if we come into here, we can do another warehouse. And how do we want this bad boy to go? We could stick it over here. That should be fine. We'll get it there, and then once it gets made up over here, so I don't think it's 8 and then 4, so it's not too much, but we could have them store some tools over here. And our shipping research did complete on our other island, so we're going to want to bounce back over there in just a second once this warehouse gets built up. All right, so this is good to go. We want to select our resources, so I definitely want to have tools. And I think, yeah, tools, wood, and stone would be the best ones to have in here. And then if I come back over here, let's actually take off stone from this one. And Yeah, that should be fine. We'll take stone off of that. And maybe I'll actually put tea, and I'll take wood off of that one. So now this one is only mainly holding food and water, while this one will hold everything else for us. So 40 per, that'll start accumulating as we let it sit. So let's hop back over to our other island. And our research is done. What's going on over here? Okay, they're getting that bridge set up, but our research is complete. I don't think we need to do anything else with it. We can just figure out what we need to do. Our warehouse, yeah, we've done that. Okay. Hang on, back to the other island here. So, let me see here. So, okay, yes, now this is all unlocked for us. So we could, I believe, request materials. And what we're really going to want right now are tools. So this is going to store stuff. If I come back over here, but we don't have a port over here. So how does this shipping work? Can I click on this to get more info? I cannot. Is there any way to see what more we do? Oh, here we go. Okay, so we can build a port and then we can build a ship. But this is our port. We already have a port here, so we need a port over here, which makes sense that we would need one over here. And I think I want to kind of put it somewhat farther away. Not like super far, but we have all of our houses here, and if we need to expand a little bit more, I want to be able to utilize this space right here. So let's try to put a port over here. And this is what we want. So we could just put it right like that, and that will get building. Luckily, we do have plenty of tools on this island, and they're going to keep making more now with our storage upgrades. So we'll get that ball rolling. What do you got going on over here? No peeps are working because some reason. This one is no longer useful because I don't think we... Yeah, we don't have any more green technology on this island that we can even utilize. So if we look around, there shouldn't be any laying around. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So unfortunately, we are out of luck on that one. Now, I'm curious, do we need to build... I'm guessing we'll have to build a ship as well. Right? Or what is this? Hang on. What is this shipwright? It builds ships. Ah, okay. Interesting. Let's get that out of the way as well. So we probably are going to want to put this over here somewhere. I'm guessing it would be best for us to put a shipbuilder on our first island where we have the most resource production to begin with. And it must face a road, which makes sense. So we're going to have a road coming over to it. And then if I go into here, we can do a shipwright like so, and that will get that built for us. So this will hold resources again. Put resources on ships. But unfortunately, we do not have a ship currently. Because for whatever reason, our first ship was a one and done type of scenario, which is kind of interesting to me. We've done tea fields, we've already done vegetable fields, and we haven't done an orchard though. But it looks like we can put an orchard on this island. Okay. But we don't have enough tools, that's what it's saying. So not enough tools to build this. We do need one tool and we have 0 tools. And I'm guessing that's going to be the same way for most everything that we need to build on this island now. What was this one? Yeah, most everything that we need to make, we need tools for, and we don't have them on this island, so we're pretty much just going to have to jump back to our other island for the time being until we get everything up and running and get a ship going so we can send stuff back and forth. Now, I really hope that the ships that we make out of this shipwright aren't a one and done type scenario as well, because that would be a bit of a bummer. I feel like that doesn't really make that much sense if it goes that way. I mean, if you have to build a boat every single time you just want to move one thing of resources, it's like, okay, that I don't know. Like, I could understand from, like, dragging out the game it being a functionality, but in the logical sense of it, it's not really that smart to have. So I guess we'll find out here. We can click on this and see. So we can have a scout ship, a colony ship, or a trade ship. Interesting. And they all have different resource amounts that they need. So a colony ship, if we wanted to find another island to colonize, it takes this many resources to build, and it will also carry that many resources and people to the new colony. If you want a scout ship, just to find islands, you only need one person and that many materials. A trade ship is just that many materials and then 2 people. So we're actually going to get one of those bad boys going. And I want to shift around here so we can see this getting put together here. And luckily we have all the resources on this island. We've been very beneficial with having this first island up and running to a point where it can produce all the resources that we're going to need to get some of this stuff done. So, and to help support our second island. Oh, that's really cool. You can see the ship being built right there. I'm going to try to slow it down at the end here so we can see it. I'm guessing it's going to... They're going to push it off into the water, which will be really cool to see. Oh, it just didn't really do what I was expecting, but that's okay. That's pretty cool. Let's get it out here in the open. Oh. Oh, no. What did I do? Oh, okay. It came over to here. It came over to our port. That's very interesting. Now, let me... I mean, it looks cool. It's a cool little ship. It's very similar to the first one. I don't know if it looks exactly the same. I think our first one had, like, barrels and crates and stuff on it. So, but yeah, that looks dope. All right, let's click on it. Let's see what we can do. It looks like we can have a total of 30 things on this one. And definitely one of the first things are going to be tools. So, how many tools do we want to send over there? I mean, we could just send a whole... I mean, we don't really need anything else, so let's just send all 30 tools. I mean, it's a lot of tools, but... I mean, that's what the other island needs, so... And you can send research over there, but I don't... Do we have any research chilling out? Do we have any research in here? Oh, we have tons of research in there. Holy smokes. Well, I guess we'll make a second trip for that. So this is going to get all of the... they're going to put all of the stuff on the boat, as you can see. It's just taking their time because they're coming from the other side of the island with it all. But then once they have everything, it is loaded. And then... Oh, where's it going? Where are you going? Oh, am I... I'm in charge of it now. I don't know why it clicked way over there, but yeah, there we go. We got our new trading ship up and going here, which is pretty cool. And they're playing music on it or something. That's so cool. Where is our port, though? I need to adjust my camera again. Oh, we need to go down this way. Alright, and we're going to dock into port here. And we're going to transfer all 30 over to the island. So they'll take all 30 of those. And for this one, luckily, it went all the way up instantly. And now we can take our trading ship back over to our main island here. And we could stock it up with whatever we wanted. If we wanted to transfer some research, we could do that and let it transfer over. It will take some time to do it. Oh, and look, we can even name our ship to something different. But that is pretty cool. So... with that being said, we're going to end the episode there because we're already 35 minutes roughly into this, and I think we're at a good stopping point. We have our trading ship up and going. We have our second island well on its way to becoming a self-sustainable place for our colonists. We have our school up and going, so we now can have more people on this island, and luckily our first island is very self-sufficient as it is, so luckily we do not need to worry about it too much. I mean, look at that. We sent them over 30 tools, and we're already getting back up to 40. We're 41. We're almost back up to what we were at before, so I think that is awesome. So I'm enjoying this game a ton. If you guys are enjoying it as well, feel free to leave a like down below, or better yet, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking on this. If you're new to the channel and you want to follow along with this series or anything else that gets posted to the channel, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. It'll let you know every single time I post a new episode to the channel. But other than that, guys, thank you for sticking through till the end. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.